Hello and welcome to the next episode of Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. To start off this episode, I just want to give a massive plug to my friend Dave Wildish. He does the artwork for the thumbnail, for the subscribe button. He is a fantastic artist. He's also going to help me with a few more projects which will be coming up. And I just want to plug his site. All the details are in the description down below. Thank you very much for helping me out with this channel. So what we're going to be looking at this time is more of the chassis, fantastic chassis of the DeLorean. So I'm going to waste no time and get started. So in issue 12 then, we start off with all the parts here for the rear left suspension and brake pads and things like that. Lots of different screws, EM screws, two of the HM screws which we first introduced to last time. AP, still with the blue AP. CM, BM. And all these other parts here which kind of look familiar to the front. We've got springs there and the hover conversion. Brake caliper there. So I'm just going to start by taking each of these parts out when we need them. Sorry about that, random cut. I just have had something delivered which I've been waiting for a long time, which means that another project that I have in the background can finally be completed. But more on that in the days and weeks to come. Going back to today, issue 12 starts off with this piece here, which is a nice bit of black metal, which will form a little bit more of the chassis. And what you do is you get to this piece here, which looks a little bit familiar. It's got a magnet in the center, so this must be where the wheel attaches, I should say. It's got two holes there for those two holes there, and plugs in there just like that, and it is screwed down. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. And here is this piece all attached, so it will look like that when it is all done. Put that to one side for now, because the next part of issue 12 requires these two pieces put together. So we have a piece here with kind of a lip covering, one bigger hole, one smaller hole, and then we have this piece here with a hole through it, which is similar to this side, but this one's got a little tab on it, and the tab just fits in there like that. And you screw that down together with a EM screw. Oops. And goes in something like this. A little bit of a tight fitting. This is fiddly. Be right back. I do try and do as much as I can on camera for you guys, but I do find that I get the angle of the screws wrong on camera. And at the end of the day, I'm spending my hard-earned cash to build this wonderful DeLorean model. Cash, not cashed. So I have to disappear. But you get the idea. That part goes in there. I can't tighten this anymore. I'm sure it's meant to be a little bit tighter. But I'm going to leave it like this for now till we put it all together to the main chassis. Okay, so that is that part done. Time to bring in the main chassis. So I'm just going to zoom out here and put this down there like that. And so the first part that goes on is this piece that we were just fiddling with here. So just next to the wing, I think I'm getting this right, it attaches. Oh, you can't even see. Hold on, let me just rearrange. Okay. Right. Just under this wing part here that we put on last time, there are two holes. I think it's meant to attach onto this hole there, but the instructions don't make it very clear. I'm pretty sure it is that one. Why is there two holes then? Oh, I know why. Right, okay. So there's a little tab peg thing there, and then a hole. And then you've got, so cumbersome. And then you've got like two holes there. That one's for the tab, that one's for the screw. Okay, so, oops. Sorry, the wheels are causing me a bit of issue down to the side. Okay, so that tabs in there like that, which looks very nice. Which works very nice, I should say. You then get a BM screw and ow, tosh. Let's try again. This angle's so awkward. Come on, I can do it for you guys. I can do this on camera. Yes, sort of. It's really far away. It's in. It is in. Okay, let's screw this down. Yes. Oh no, it's not on camera. Oh, there's no way. Right, I'm going to have to go off camera again. I'm really sorry. When I've done this, I'll be right back. And here we have the part all done. Nice and tight there, as opposed to this bit, which is nice and loose. I hope that doesn't cause trouble going forward. The next piece then, I've lost it. I found it. The next piece is this piece, which we put together earlier. I did put it together wrong. This piece needs to look like that, basically. I had this piece the other way around. Don't do that. This piece needs to attach to there, you see. So that goes on there. And you attach that with a EM screw, which is one of those. So I'm just going to turn the chassis this way. Pop that on there. And there we go. There we go. Okay. Why is that not turning? Maybe I need a smaller screwdriver. Yeah. And then just to tighten it up, need this screwdriver because it's got some weight behind it. Oh, really need to tighten it up because that wasn't tight at all. I'm sorry guys, be right back. Okay, so it will look like this when it's all done. So we've got this piece here, and this piece flapping down there. Okay, like that. Okay, so the next thing we do is we get this piece here and it needs to go through the two holes here, like that. And you do that with a HM screw. So I wonder if I can just push it in by hand as much as possible. Doesn't look like I can. So let's bring that up there. Like that. Just want to get the ball rolling on this HM screw. Come on. Okay. Okay, there we go. So then put this there like that. I cannot get the angle on camera. Be right back. And here it is all done. So you can see there right through. Very nice indeed. It's the first kind of tight connection that I'm able to do actually. This one's still very loose and this one's still quite loose here. But this one is tight and that is what it looks like at the end of this part. Moving aside the frame for just a second, the next part we have is the brake pad and brake caliper. So just pop that in there like that and screw it in with an AP screw. Sorry. So it's nice and secure. Ooh, not quite secure enough. There we go, like that. And then what we have to do is get the this black part here connected to this wobbly bit there. So it'll connect like that, and then I guess clip in place. Oh, there we go. It will clip in place. Hold on just a second. Okay, I've just moved the camera up so you can see what I am doing. So this part here needs to be connected to this part there, and then that's all connected to that part there. So when it's all done, it will look something like that. I'm going to go away and do that, so be right back. Okay, so I finally got to the bottom of a few mysteries, some which have been hanging on since last time. And I know that you probably shouted in the comments in the last video, but I'm filming kind of all these videos at the same time. So you've probably told me by now, but I'm telling you now that I've just found it out. So this part here, I put on wrong in the last video. This little lip part needs to come out. I was putting it inside this part here. When this is tightened fully, it is solid. So that is why it's loose. This one down there I've still got to do. The reason I found this out is because this head of this part here was too big to fit into these two gaps here. But it is big enough for that. So what you have to do is attach that to that. But to do that, you need to get this part here, which is like a shock absorber, and an IM screw, which is this really long screw. Feed that through just like that. And then it's just a case of feeding it through all the other parts that we have. So the first part is just in there like that. Just gonna screw that in. Okay. Put that there out the way for now. Then we need to get this part over this part like that. Move all that up. Maybe we could use the magnet to our advantage actually. So that is lined up. And then we got to line up. Ah, fiddly. This bit. Screw. Just doing this by hand, just till it starts to... Everything starts to feed together, which it started to do. Okay. Right, let's finish this off and hopefully this will work perfectly. And there we go. Okay, so this is still a little loose, but I can tighten it. I know I can tighten this one, and I will try and tighten this one just here and this one up here. But that is how that part goes. And then, of course, the magnet comes to that. Oh! Wow, I really thought that I screwed all that part together. Okay, I think that's all connected. There's still a bit of gap there on the screw. But for now that'll do. I know that'll do and never do, but that'll do is good enough for now. So we'll just put the frame back down there like that. Oh, yeah, that's the next part. It goes into the hole there, but just before we do that, we need to attach this spring just over there like that. Push that down and then push that into the hole. Of course, it's not going to come up now because the spring is in the way. Actually, that's not got a hole in it. What? I swear I'm going loopy. Of course there's a hole in it. There is a hole in this bit here to put that screw in, and that is how that looks. So this is missing something. This is missing a wheel. So luckily in issue 13 you get just that. So let's have a look at that wheel. So just to quickly put this together, you find the part of the tire without the rim. You just push that piece in there like that, leaving that bit there to attach the hubcap. So make sure you line it up properly. I'm just going to go ahead and do that now with BP screws. And then of course you attach the wheel to the parts that we have been looking at all video, like this, which I've already done. And that is it in hover mode. It is a little loose and wobbly, but at the moment that's okay. I know that this video again has been bitty. The issue I have, and I know that you know this, is just the size. The size does not lend itself to camera well, and I don't have a big enough space to kind of do wider shots, and you can't see it when I do wider shots because it is all black and the lighting and everything. So what I have learned from today, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the parts that I find difficult off camera. It makes for a smoother video to watch. I just dropped something. It makes for a smoother video to watch. It makes for a smoother build and, you know, a smoother kind of filming process. So that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. I have learned from this. But I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Next time on the Delorean, it is more of the same because it's just this on the other side. So I hope you'll join me for that. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, even though it has been bitty and a little bit over the place. I hope you have. Let me know if you have. Let me know if you haven't. Until next time, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.